in your brain that can, if you haven't done so already, that can make you make that decision in taking part of this opportunity. So before I start, I wanted to let you, for those who don't know me, I wanted to introduce myself a little bit. My name is Chris. I was born in Venezuela. I've lived my entire life here in the United States, and I've been an entrepreneur pretty much since I was 18 years old. I'm almost 30 years old. I'm 29 soon. Um, I've been blessed. In December, I'm gonna have my daughter. I'm gonna have my first baby. So it's gonna be something very, very special. And recently, for the last almost 10 years, I've had a business that is about events. We coordinate events, plan events, all types of events, weddings, baby shower. I mean, you name it. And it's been great. And since the beginning, and thanks to my parents, thanks to my dad, that they've always pushed me. I've always wanted to grow. I've always wanted to be better than what I was yesterday, and that has always motivated me. you know so I took a business, that was earning about, when we started, about $3,000-4,000 on a monthly basis, to over probably over $1 million. And we're talking about in less than 10 years. And to me, that's one of the biggest success in my life. The money, I mean, obviously that's a huge reward that we feel of some of the jobs that we do and the businesses that we have. But to me, the process of getting to where you are now is the best thing. So unfortunately, right now, with the crisis that's happening in the world, my business was one of the first ones to get impacted. It was one of the first ones to have to shut down, because we do events and there is social distancing. So we can't get together. So it just, it didn't work out. So imagine, I worked so hard to have my business, get to the level that it is right now. And then all of a sudden, just like that, I need to shut down my business. And not for a day, not for 2 weeks. I mean, since March, and we are in August. So anybody that their mind is not where it's supposed to be would panic, would probably be depressed, and all these other things. But I felt like, what, this was an opportunity for me to find something new, that it was time for me to change my mindset, and it was time for me to evolve, because the world is changing. Whatever we believed was happening before March or last year is no longer happening today. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when we go outside, when we go to a restaurant, here we can't even eat inside. We have to eat outside, and now wherever we go, we have to cover our faces. So things like that, now we're scared of shaking our best friend's hands, or even family members. So there's a lot of things that have changed, that if you don't start evolving, if you don't start changing with all these things that are happening, you're going to be left behind. So today's presentation that I wanted to let you know about, this new business opportunity, is that I've understood and I've learned that you have to change your mentality. You have to change your mindset to take advantage of this opportunity that can change your life, and I've only been doing this for 21 days. It hasn't even been 30 days. And it has already, changed my life, changed my family's life. And hopefully by the end of today, it can start changing yours. All righty. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I think one of the most important things, one of the things that I noticed with everything that's going on, is that your life is changing and it feels like you're not in control. And I decided, when I found out about this opportunity, I decided that it was time for me to take control, and not only take control of my today, but it was, to take control of my future, which brings me to this great new business opportunity that we have today. Okay. This new business, how to explain it, it hasn't been affected by COVID. It hasn't been affected. And to me, that's one of the things that blows my mind, because it has grown, and we're going to get to that. And also it can operate and produce automatically. I mean, we're talking about that, you know, when you're sleeping, when I'm sleeping, you know, I'm making money, you know, I'm producing. When I'm out and about or putting some time in my in my event business, I'm still generating an income. So to me, that's like a dream come true, because I don't know about you, but don't you wish that you could be sleeping and your bank account is growing even by 1 cent? Um, and another thing is when what I said right now about evolution. This new business is already part of this evolution, and now it became part of it. And in the world, everything is always evolving. And I put a couple of examples here, some of the things that have always evolved. And one example was taxi. We all remember those yellow cars, taxi, taxi, New York taxi. Now we don't see a lot of that. We see more Ubers. And Uber is one of the biggest transportation company that they don't even own a vehicle. Another one, which to me, it drives me crazy, is Blockbuster. I don't know if, I mean, I used to get so excited every weekend, Friday or Saturday, go with my mom, let's go to Blockbuster, let's go rent a movie. And you're there for like an hour picking a movie. We no longer do that because we've evolved. Now we have Netflix. You know, now we're home and now we have hundreds of choices. And we didn't even notice those changes, but look, now Blockbuster is no longer in business. And then the most important evolution that I find is the currency. We've always known, as far as you know, as far as I can go back, about fiat currency, which is the dollars, what we know. And then now we have the option to have cryptocurrency in our lives. And here are a couple differences between both of them. One obviously is physical. It's a physical medium of exchange, while cryptocurrency is digital. And right now we're in the technology era. Everything eventually will be digital. So another one is that it's, you know, issued by the government. This one is produced by computers. The fiat, okay, it's controlled by laws and banks. I don't care what you believe, but the truth is that your money, where you store it, is controlled by someone else. Okay, when it comes to cryptocurrency, it is decentralized. It is not controlled by any government or any bank or entity. With the fiat, there is unlimited supply. If you know anything about economy, right now you can see what are some of the consequences of not having, you know, any limited supply. With the cryptocurrency, it's not like that. You know, there is each cryptocurrency has a maximum supply. So when there is more distribution, the value goes up. And then last one, you know, it's determined by markets. You know, fiat is determined by markets and regulation, while cryptocurrency is what I said right now, supply and demand. So all of that, you know, all these things are part of evolution. And this new business that we have right now with Mining City, with Bitcoin Vault, we are evolving. We are evolving. Before I continue, I found this meme and I think it's hilarious because it's where we are right now. If you notice here, these little coins, these are cryptocurrencies. These are the banks, and then they're carrying a dollar bill and they're gonna bury it because the dollar is dying. And it's amazing, but it's true. It's true. All right. So how am I, you know, how am I doing this business? Well, it's very simple and it's very easy. Okay. We are renting mining machines that produce cryptocurrency transactions on a daily basis. To put it in, to compare it to something, think of Visa. Visa have these transaction machines where we swipe the cards, and every time there's a swipe, Visa gets a processing fee, gets a transaction fee. All right. The difference is that the only ones who get transaction fee, who get those rewards, those earnings, is Visa, nobody else. Here, we have the opportunity to rent mining machines who are going to produce cryptocurrency transactions, and we get rewarded for having those machines. Okay. Why did I decide to do this, and why I encourage you to do this as well? Three main reasons. Number one, financial freedom. Okay. I don't think none of us in this room decided to work 9 to 5, 60 hours, have a business that you have to be there every single day until we're 80 years old. No, I think everything that we do it to be a little bit more free. And this is giving me already that opportunity to be more financially free. And I think the most important, another, is to have more control of my time. Now, I have a mining machine. I rented a mining machine that's producing me an income that I can go ahead and spend more time with my family during these times of uncertainty. I don't have to go out and expose myself because, thankfully right now I have a business that's producing me money right from the comfort of my home. And then lastly is the change of mindset. I knew that I had to change my mindset if I wanted to evolve. I had to stop believing that, the only real money is dollars. That is not it. Okay. I had to start believing that Bitcoin, okay, the first cryptocurrency, has had a trajectory where whoever took that risk and invested in that in the beginning have seen, 10,000 times more the results. So I knew that if I changed my mentality, this was gonna help me evolve. Okay. Now, cryptocurrency, for us to continue, I just want to make sure you guys know there's a lot of definitions online. I just, Google what is cryptocurrency. You could watch like 2-minute videos. But cryptocurrency is a digital currency that's used to complete financial transaction using the blockchain technology. And this continues to grow. This has grown throughout the years, and it will continue to grow. And you're going to notice because a lot of countries are already adapting the blockchain technology and coming out with their own cryptocurrencies. I'll give you an example. Facebook already has, I think it's called Libra. They have their own digital dollar. So you could imagine how big it has gotten. I was able to find some articles, and I'm going to share with you guys real quick. And this article, which was in February 13 of last year, 2018, the NASDAQ stock exchange, which is one of the biggest stock exchange in the world, they started offering Bitcoin and Ethereum in the indices. So this is pretty big because these people, they said Bitcoin is not real, Bitcoin is not real money, it's going to fall, and all these things. All of a sudden, they have it in their indices. So it's funny because a year before February, the Bitcoin got to be worth $20,000. So I find it funny because a year later, they're already promoting it. So that's probably, maybe these people had something to do with it. I don't know. You got to be the judge. Another article that I found was about Bank of America. And this is of this year, June 30. They started treating Bitcoin as cash. Okay, so you can buy Bitcoin, you can buy cryptocurrencies using your credit card. So imagine you have a credit card, and with that credit card, you can purchase another type of cryptocurrency. That, to me, that is amazing. And that's part of the evolution. And then the last one, this one is also this year of April. They always do like a quarter report, and Bitcoin beat the Dow, and the S&P 500 in the first quarter. So Bitcoin only fell 10% in the first quarter of 2020, while the Dow only fell 23%. So the Bitcoin had a less fall, unlike Dow. So you can see the impact that cryptocurrency and Bitcoin has already have in the world economy. So the business that we have right now, we decided to that we're able to do with Bitcoin Vault and Mining City is mine cryptocurrency, which is to rent the machine. And to give you an example, this is what a mining machine looks like. It looks like a computer. It's a machine. Okay, and through here, through the softwares and all of that is where other transactions go. So Bitcoin mining is done by computers, and our role is to secure the network and to process the Bitcoin transactions. So for that work, we get rewarded. How do we get rewarded? We get rewarded by the coin that you're mining. All right. In this case, we are mining Bitcoin Vault, and you are going to see why. You might be asking, why are you not mining Bitcoin if Bitcoin has so long? Well, if I told you right now, if you can go back to the future and mine Bitcoin when nobody believed it, to go back in 2013 and mine Bitcoin when it was like $20, would you have done it? The answer most likely would be no. But now we have the opportunity to mine, not with Bitcoin, but with the new Bitcoin, which is Bitcoin Vault. All right, and we're gonna talk about Bitcoin Vault. But before we continue, here is a little history about Bitcoin. It was created in November 1st in 2008 by an anonymous programmer they call Satoshi Nakamoto using the blockchain technology. Okay. What was the potential of Bitcoin? Scarcity, which we talked about that. 21 million coins in total so far. There has been distributed about 18 million. Okay, so there's about 3 million left. That's where we talk about supply and demand. The value will go up because there's less of it. Decentralization, that this is not controlled by no law, no bank. And then like we mentioned, the value of the value increases after every halving. Okay, here's a chart which I ask you, if you would have known this, would you have invested in mining Bitcoin when it started? Most likely would have been no. And when it started, which is 2008, but in 2011, it was worth around less than $1. And in November 28th, it was about $2.54. Now we're talking about 2011. Let's fast forward 2 years later, those $2 got to be worth $1,000. So imagine making that decision, taking that risk, investing in some cryptocurrency. What would it have done? Now you're thinking, oh, well, it's probably going to fall. It does have some corrections before the halving in 2015. It went down to 269. That is normal. If you know anything about stocks, these things are normal. But then 2 years later, it got to be worth 2,500. So you can see the difference in how it continues to grow. Today, Bitcoin is worth almost $12,000. Okay, and they're projecting that it will continue to go up, and I do believe that with everything that's going on. All right, so Bitcoin was the pioneer, was the first one, and because of the security, Bitcoin Vault now is adopting the trajectory that Bitcoin had, but in a faster pace. And that is why we have decided to mine Bitcoin, which that one was created in December 2019. Now, if I ask you, once again, if you had the option to mine Bitcoin in 2011, would you have done it? Oh, now, yes. Well, unfortunately, we can't go back to the future with Bitcoin, but we can be right here in the future with Bitcoin Vault. And we're going to go into the website real quick so you guys can learn a little bit about the coin. All right. If you notice here, oh, look at that. It went up. It was like at 440 an hour ago. Right now, so it's at 452. You can see the white paper, which is all documents. The Explorer, if you look at the Explorer, is all the details, okay, of the actual coin, the global hash rate. You can see the exchange rate, the market cap, this is something very important. If you didn't know, I'm gonna go into this really, really quickly. This wasn't part of my plan, but it always amazes me because when you go in to see, look at that, there's over 6,000 cryptocurrencies created. All right, but I just want to look at the top 9. Okay, if you look at let's look at the top 10. Number 1 obviously is Bitcoin. It has a market cap of 213, what is that, billion. Okay, and the number 10 has a market cap of 3.5 billion. If we go to Bitcoin Vault, the market cap is 3.3 billion. So we're talking about out of 6,000, over 6,000 cryptocurrency, Bitcoin Vault, which is only about 8 months old, is already in position number 9. Look at that. It says 3.1 and Bitcoin Vault is 3.3. So you can imagine already the potential that it has already done within the 8 months. So let's continue. Why choose Bitcoin Vault? Why not choose another currency? Well, because Bitcoin Vault is more secure and it's simple and it's super flexible. Okay. Here you can read all about it. Remember to ask the person who invited you. If you have any questions, they'll send you a link so you can see these things. Illo is the CEO. Okay. This guy has been mining for a really, really, really long time. He's been involved in digital mining since 2015. but they're changing the world with this new coin. What the coin offers is long-term store value protected from theft, sorry, which this means that if for some reason you make a mistake or there's an emergency, you can cancel, okay, within 24 hours. There is no other coin where you can do that. So imagine you mess up, something happens, boom, you have 24 hours to reverse the transaction, okay? Very important. These are the listings already that has Bitcoin Vault. CoinNeo is one of my favorites. Liquid, MXC, CoinBean, and the list will just continue growing. Remember, it's only been about 8 months, so this is amazing. And then it has this, which this is one of like security stamp to me. It is considered the first blockchain to adapt the decentralized digital mining standard. Again, security. Okay, that's the most important thing, because remember, we're talking about decentralized cryptocurrency. So when there's more security, there's there's better results. And here you can see a little map of what Bitcoin Vault has done so far. In 2019, it was born. In the first quarter of 2020, they created the first. It was put into the first wallet. Then more exchanges. In the third quarter, it was added to the decentralization digital mining standard. And in the fourth quarter of this year, we should start seeing marketing being done. And this, I love this, because we have the opportunity before they start marketing this, before it just skyrockets, we can start getting as much Bitcoin Vault as possible. And there's two ways to get cryptocurrency. There's two ways to get Bitcoin Vaults. You can buy it at a pocket, okay? You can store it, or you can rent a mining machines, and that mining machine, when you get rewarded, will pay you in Bitcoin Vaults. And mind you, today the coin costs $452. Tomorrow it can cost $460, and so on and so forth. And we're gonna see the growth that it has. Okay, so I showed you the chart of Bitcoin, and I was able to get a chart of Bitcoin Vault. Okay, so this was born in December 2019, which we already saw that, but CoinMarketCap they put it on their exchange in April. Okay, and in April, it was worth about $23. Okay, it has its ups and downs, if you notice that. Those are called corrections. But it always has a trend of going up. Oh, no, $23. It's going to go down any moment. It continue going up. Oh, it's probably going to fall. In May, nothing. Continue going up. Mind you, COVID-19 is happening through all this time, it amazes me. I was able to purchase this in July 17, I believe, at $320. So it hasn't been fully, July 27, I purchased it at $320, and today it is sitting at $450. So look at that. It hasn't even been a month, and my coins are already worth more than 100%. All right. So this is a trajectory, and this will continue to go up. So now is the perfect time to gather as much Bitcoin Vault as possible. How? By mining with this great opportunity, these great businesses that we have here, which brings to me, who are we working with? One of them is MineBest. Okay, they're the ones who pretty much take care of all the mining machines. And here you can see their websites. Okay, remember to ask the person who invited you to send you these links if you have any questions. But here you can see a little bit about their history. Right here, these are mining machines. It gives you, look, these are containers. Okay, these are what they call farms, mining farms. All right, they have different mining farms around the world. Okay, they have in Asia and Europe, and they're just going to continue to grow. Okay, and here you can see their information. If you go to their About Us, you can see the information about the CEO, which we saw that about Ilya Abramovich. These people have won so many awards already. One of the best companies when it comes to digital mining. So you can definitely do your research on that. The second company that is giving us this great opportunity is Mining City. Okay, and we're gonna go into their website really, really quickly. Okay, Mining City is pretty much who takes care of all the platform, all the marketing, and pretty much who rewards the miners and MineBest as well. Okay, so here, this is their official website, and I love one of the reasons I love Mining City is because their statement right here aligns with what I want to do, with what I believe. Okay, which is bring people together so we can strengthen the chance of mining Bitcoin Vault. You can mine Bitcoin, but we saw the numbers of Bitcoin Vault. All right, so here you can see more information about them, and this is their CEO, Gregory Rogowski. And like I said, I mean, soon, very, very soon, they're gonna start doing more marketing. Mining City, aside from rewarding us for mining the machines, they offer bonuses and compensations, which to me that is that is amazing. That is something. Incentives are always good. Okay, so you want to ask yourself a question before you do anything in life. What is my goal? What is my goal in this new business that I'm doing? My goal depended on how much time and effort I was willing to invest. So today, when you make your decision, you want to ask yourself that question. How much time and effort am I willing to invest? Full-time, part-time, none at all. Whatever you do, whether it's none at all, full-time, part-time, you are going to see the return. And then obviously, what is your desired earning? How much would you like to earn mining these machines? And I think this is super, super important because the companies give us the opportunity to pretty much put a price on how much we would like to get within our capacity. Okay, so in this app that they created, we can see a little bit. We can calculate our daily and monthly earnings based on the plans that Mining City offers us. Mining Bitcoin Vault. This would be Mining Bitcoin Vault. Okay, so they have several plans. Okay, from the most basic, which is $300, which gives you 3 terahash, to 600, 1200, to the biggest plan, which is 12,600. Now, right here, you notice this is the value of the coin and then the global hash rate. So you can do your math. And let's go ahead and do the plan, the first plan that I was able to purchase, which was the Platinum. And that plan today is giving me 94.64 per day and $2,839 per day. All right, so I get my calculator because I encourage you to do this. All right, if I invest $12,600, what does this equal? Okay, what is my return in the first 30 days according to this? So that sounds like my return could be 20%. I mean, over, okay? Over 20% in the first 30 days. If you've done any investment, it is very, very rare to have a return so big, okay? And this is on a monthly basis. What does that mean? That if we get those $2,839 and we multiply it, I don't know, let's say 5 months to be safe. We multiply it by 5, that equals 14,100. So in less than 5 months, I have already gotten my return of 12,600 and I've gotten profit. So let's do that math. If we subtract the cost of the plan, I've already gotten my return in 5 months and I gotten a profit of $1,595. And that's where I'm sitting at today, guys. That's why I feel more financially free. That's why I feel more relaxed. That's why whatever's happening outside this window hasn't affected my mind and my emotions, because my decision is giving me a little bit more security. Okay. And the great thing about this is that if you don't have, enough to get that plan, they give you other options. And whichever way you do the math, the return will be the same. So let's go ahead and do it, with the middle plan, with the 1200 plan. I want to do that math for you guys really quickly. If we get the 1200, it will give us $246 monthly. Now, they pay us in Bitcoin votes. This price is based on today's price of the Bitcoin Vault. Tomorrow or in a month, remember the graph that we saw right now, it's going to continue to grow. But let's work with this right now. If we get those 1,200 and we try to get the 20%, $240. Look at that. In the first 30 days, I've already gotten over 20%, which means if we get those 240 times 5, look at that. There it is. In 5 months, I have gotten my return. So no matter how you look at it, no matter what package you decide to get to mine, you will see the same results. And Mining City does a great job giving us all the opportunity. All right. I've only been doing this for 21 days, and I have package platinum, and I have the 2400 package, and I have the 1200 package, because I have reinvested my earnings to grow, because I have a goal. Remember, we talked about a goal. I have a goal. My goal is to be sitting in December when my baby girl is born. My goal is to be double this. That is my goal. And I know I'm going to get there because this company is allowing us. So like I said, your goal, very important. I want to show you guys real quick my results. And this is when you go into Mining City, this is their portal. Okay. You start mining 10 days after the purchase. Before, it used to be 90 days. Remember what we talked about evolution? Mining City is always trying to evolve. So now we start mining 10 days after the purchase. Up here, which this is awesome, it gives you a timer, okay? Next payout in 17 hours. So every 24 hours, they pay you every single day. There is no Saturday, Sunday. There is no holiday. That doesn't exist with this, okay? And then there's ranks. You know, aside from mining, if you want to grow, if you want to go full-time or part-time in this business, when you grow, they give you a compensation. They give you rewards for going up. What we saw right now were the different plans, and I was able to get a bigger picture. These are all the different plans that we have. The first plan, the smallest plan, is the 300, which gives you 3 terahash. Then they have the 600, the 1200, 2400, 4200, and then they have this one, which this one is one of my favorite ones, because if you notice, 600 gives you 6 terahash, 1200 gives you 12, 24 gives you 24, but this one should give you, okay, 126. But Mining City has decided to give you an extra $1,200 worth of hash rates. Okay, so instead of having 126, you're gonna have 138, and that to me is amazing. Okay, because we saw what a 12 hash rate mining machine gives you, which is about $250. All the plans, they give you the same amount of time, which is 1,100 days, which is about 3 years, which means that if you get your return in 5 years, in 5 months, I'm sorry, if you get your return in 5 months, you have 2.5 years of profit. And to me, that is amazing. Alrighty, so let's continue here. I have 3 plans. My biggest plan is the 12,600 plan, okay, that I bought it in July 11th, which was only almost a month ago. Okay, remember, you start mining 10 days after. Okay, so I started mining July 21st. You might ask, when does this end? Well, here it gives you that this plan ends in November 3rd of 2023. By this time, I'm already set. I've already reached my goals, and I should have a lot more mining machines extending past that time. So this is one of the biggest plans that I have. This is what it looks like when they pay you every single day. This is my wallet. If you notice here, August the 3rd, they paid. August 4th, this plan, they pay you in 3 parts. And the following day, look, they gave me a compensation because I purchased another plan, which was the 600 plan. So every single day, this plan is averaging about $95 to $100, depending on what the coin is, but that's where it pretty much ends. So every single day, you don't have to wait no 30 days. You don't have to wait 2 weeks to get paid. Not what we're used to. This is every single day. And then I'm going to share with you the results that I've had so far. Okay. This, the 12,000 plan, if you look here, has given me so far 5.144 Bitcoin votes because they pay you in Bitcoin votes. Okay. And you have the option when you get paid those Bitcoin votes, you can withdraw to another exchange and convert it into Bitcoin or dollars or whatever. But, you know, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that right now because my goal is to hold as many Bitcoin votes as possible because this will continue to grow. The dollar will not grow. Okay. So going back to my results here, so far in 21 days, this plan, I've earned 5.14 Bitcoin votes. Now I mentioned to you, I have two other plans. One plan, which is the 4200 plan, has given me 1.33. And then this third plan has given me 0.38, which is a 1200 plan. So in total, I've gotten 6.86. All right. And I'm just going to get a calculator really quickly. Okay. 6.86, 39, okay, is how many Bitcoin votes I have earned in only 21 days. And we multiply that by the cost, which I believe is at $450. So in 21 days, I have earned $3,088, guys. $3,088 in 21 days. I haven't even made my 30 days yet, so I feel blessed at this great opportunity. You know, aside from the mining, if you notice here, they have given me commissions and binary commissions as well, which I want to do another presentation about that. These are the bonuses that this amazing company does for us, which if you added, and if you guys don't mind, I'm going to do that math really quickly. In 21 days in commissions, I've gotten so far a 1.22 Bitcoin votes. So we multiply that times $450. That's $550 on top of the $3,000. So all of that is in 21 days. And my goal is to continue to grow hash rates, to have more plans, and to make sure that you know, that income, that earning continues to grow. Okay, so those are my results so far. Okay, I have one big question that I asked myself this question, and I ask you today this final question. If you are in or if you're out, you've seen my results. Okay, I have gotten in so far with, you know, with those three plans. My goal will continue to grow. I know Danilo and Wouter and Oscar and Mario and everyone that invited you can share as well their experiences, and we might have different numbers, but we have one thing in common, and it's that arrow is going up. We decided to hop on the train, and the train is going full speed. So if you are in, then get ready, because this train, this Bitcoin vault train, is going at full speed, and it's not going to wait for nobody. Okay, it took me 3 days to make my decision. When I first heard about it, it cost $315. 3 days later, it was $320. So today we're sitting at $450. So let's get on this train, get on the train as fast as you can, change your life, change your mindset. It's already done it for me. And I'm super excited because the great thing about these new business that we're doing, okay, this mining city and all of that, is that they've done pretty much 99% of the work for us. They have the platform, they have the machines, they have everything. All we got to do is 1% of the job. But that 1%, we got to go hard. We got to go with everything that we have, because there is no limit here. You saw, you can have the $600, $1,200 plan, and you can get $200, $300. But there are people in this industry that have worked hard every single day, sharing this information with you, growing, reinvesting, investing, where they're sitting at over $100,000, over $1 million, and that's where I want to be. And I think that sometimes we think that that's just a dream, and it's not a dream. Right now, it could be a reality, and it comes to the mindset. You're not alone. You have help. You have the people in this group. You have the person who invited you. Okay. We have a platform called Max Out Team, which there's videos of transformations and trainings. Like, you have it all. The only reason you would not grow is because you have decided to not to. So here we can definitely do that. All right. I want to share this with you guys, and I hope that this is something that you guys are interested in, and because like I said, it's changing my life and it's changing my family's, and it can change yours starting today. All righty, guys. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to show you so far a little bit of what I've done. And guys, do not forget something very, very important. Say it one more time. Contact the person who invited you. Ask them as many questions as you can, because you have the help. But the most important thing, doesn't matter how much you have. The most important thing is to get on the train. Once you're in the train, everything will change for you.
Wow, wow, Christopher, that was really amazing, your presentation.
Thank you.
It was really amazing. You mentioned all really the points of the Bitcoin Vault, and you passed over that message with loads of energy and for the Bitcoin Vault and to get started mining the Bitcoin Vault. I really want to invite all the people and first of all thank all the people to assist to the Zoom meeting. On the next week we're gonna have another Zoom meeting to talk about the other part of the plan of Christopher and the other part of the Bitcoin Vault, what we have to talk about it. Get involved in it. Ask the people who invited you to this meeting about the links, about the information about the Bitcoin Vault. Get involved in this big project, and this can change your life. Okay. Many thanks to Danilo, to Chris, to Mario,
thank you, Walter,
to all the people in the UK, Gabi, Liviu, Jacqueline, everybody who knows me. Big hugs for everybody, and hope really to see you soon. Okay.
Yes, very soon. Make sure to hop on the train. It's going full speed, guys.
That's it.
Hey, Chris, again.
All righty.
See you
Have a
next
great
week,
day,
same
guys.
time. Bye bye.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Many thanks.
Bye. Great presentation, Chris.
Thank you, Mario.
Good presentation, Chris. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.